Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Elena. My sister Erin edits our videos, and today I'm coming at you from the library room. This is my beautiful dark academia reading nook. I recently redecorated it for Christmas and we filmed a whole video on that, so check it out if you want to see more of this so special room. But I thought it would be nice to just sit down in here today and talk you through my favorites this month, things that really stood out to me as amazing. And then there are a couple things that are just kind of okay. They didn't wow me, but they were, solid. And then there are a few things that just straight up were fails. Like it's a no for me. There are a bunch of products I want to talk about. Some beauty, some books, and some like lifestyle type things. So I thought that I would just combine it into one Faves and Fails video. Starting with the favorites category, the first thing I want to talk about is this Colourpop Rudolph collab palette. I love this palette. The Colourpop themed palettes typically have really good quality, and this one is no exception. The shadows in here blend like a dream. The shimmers are pigmented. It's just such a wonderful little palette, and it's really versatile too. For being a Christmas themed palette, I mean, you really can get a lot of everyday looks out of this. And of course, a bunch of different types of holiday looks too. I've been recording a couple looks that I've done with this in shorts, and I still have so many ideas. I think this palette is really versatile. And since it's great quality, you just can't go wrong. I really recommend picking this up, especially if you are a big Rudolph fan like I am. There's just something so nostalgic and adorable and classic about it. So definitely this palette was a huge favorite for me this month. Okay, my next favorite this month is a perfume. It is the Kayali Vanilla 28 perfume. First of all, I love this packaging. This is just a travel size, but I think it's so pretty. I love that the perfume itself is this gorgeous like purpley jewel toned color, and it's glass packaging with this gold metallic details on it. Packaging aside though, it smells amazing. It smells so good. So this scent is like really warm. It's sweet, but there's something a little spicy about it too. My all-time favorite fall and winter scent is the Replica by the Fireplace scent. I love that one, but it's very smoky, like it's smoky. So I think of that scent as being more of like a date night scent. It's a nighttime scent. This one is sort of like its daytime cousin to me. On the Kayali website, it says that the keynotes for this are vanilla orchids, tonka absolute, and amber woods. It is a warm and sweet gourmand scent, but it's not super sweet. Like it's not gonna make you smell like a cupcake, okay? It's just a little, it's pretty sweet, but it's not cupcake sweet. Okay, it's sexy sweet. So I have been loving this and wearing it a ton this month. I had picked that perfume up during the Sephora VIB sale, and my next favorite is also a Sephora VIB sale pick. It is the Skinfix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid-Peptide Cream. This one. A lot of people talk about this cream, and I can see why. It is very moisturizing. I really like it. I have very dry skin, especially in the winter. My skin is dry, and this stuff goes a long way to rehydrating my skin. I honestly like everything about this. I like how it sinks in. I like the packaging. It's the kind of thing where you push this down and then it pumps up just enough moisturizer. I will say this is a little expensive for me. I think that the refills are like $60. I could be wrong. A little bit high for me, especially because I think I would go through one of these each month. And that's probably not in the cards for me budget-wise, but I wish it were because I love this stuff. If I can get it on sale again or, pick up another value set, I definitely will be doing that because I really liked this a lot. It even wore well under makeup, so I could use this at night or in the morning. Okay, my next favorite is this mug. Do you not just love this? I just am so happy with this mug. I picked this up at the Carolina Renaissance Festival recently. Erin actually got one too. We were just walking through the festival and we spied these in a little shop and there were only like 4 left and we were like, okay, that's happening because how cute is this. It's like a little mushroom mug. And first of all, I like the shape. I like a mug that's like, you know, thicker on the bottom. And it has this little snail friend. I would die for this snail. So even though this is not very Christmassy, I'm still leaving this out in my library because it's just so cute. Okay, now before we get into the books, I have kind of a book related favorite sort of to go with it. These are Stormlight Archive miniatures. I got these by backing a Kickstarter, seriously, like I think like a year and a half ago. And they just arrived like a week ago. I'm so happy to have them. I picked out two that are like two of my favorite characters from Stormlight. I have Szeth in Skybreaker mode, and we all know who that is in his hand. To my Stormlight people, you get my excitement here. I just think this is so sick. Ugh. And then my all-time favorite Stormlight Archives character, I think, that's hard to even say, but I think she's my all-time favorite, Yasna. I just adore Yasna. She's so cool. And look at her like calling those stairs back into oblivion behind her as she comes down them. She is such a badass character. I love her. You can probably barely see what I'm showing you, but trust me when I say these are sick. These are so cool. I'm so pumped to have these. I'm gonna put them on my bookshelf with all of my other Stormlight books, well, all of my Cosmere books in general, and create like a little Cosmere section. I'm a big Cosmere fan, so to have those is just really special to me. I really, really love them. So those are all of my, no, those are not all of my favorites because I still have to tell you about my favorite books I read this month, and there were some good ones. I will briefly touch on Two Twisted Crowns, which is the sequel to One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Erin and I both read this series in like a matter of a week or so, and we both really liked it. We have a whole video where we discuss the book, the things we liked, the things we didn't like, our favorite characters, our thoughts about the endings. There's a spoiler-free section, and then we get into some spoilers later on, but you'll know, so you won't get accidentally spoiled, we promise. But all that to say, I really, really liked this book series. It's really atmospheric, dark, moody, adventurous. It's about a girl who basically has like a nightmare monster living in her head. There's a really cool magic system based on a deck of cards. Each card in the deck gives you a different special power, but also comes with its own unique drawback to using that power. It's a really unique story, and I really liked it. That was definitely a favorite for me this month. And then a series that I read this month and just went crazy for is the Crowns of Nyaxia series by Carissa Broadbent. Oh my God, this series just blew my mind. I am really, really picky with my romantasy, and this is a romantasy series, but I'm telling you it's genuinely good. And when you hear the premise, you're gonna be like, shut up, that sounds really dumb. But you are wrong. The writing is excellent. I absolutely adore the main character, Aurea. I adore the main love interest, Rain. So I highly recommend this series. The first book is called The Serpent and the Wings of Night. And the second book is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. The first one has kind of Hunger Games vibes. There's a competition, a deadly competition, of course, and our main character, Aurea, has to compete in this competition. It's her only chance to gain powers because she is human in a world of vampires. In this world of Nyaxia, the vampires are the ruling class, and humans are basically second-class citizens. But Aurea was adopted by the king of the House of Night. So the vampire king adopted her. So she is raised in this vampire world. You get it. She has to compete in the competition to gain magical powers, not only to defend herself, but to be able to carry on her father's legacy after he's gone. There is an amazing father-daughter relationship in this book, like a genuinely complex father-daughter relationship. I really, really enjoyed that aspect. I thought it was done so well. And the love interest is sexy. I don't usually like the love interest in these romantasy type books, but Rain is sexy. He's funny. He's sarcastic, but not in that like kind of embarrassing way that writers often write a sarcastic character. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the apocalypse and the character's like, this would happen on a Monday. It's nothing lame like that. He's just more of like dry humor. He's just funny, okay? Just read it. These were huge favorites for me this month. I could not stop gushing about them to Erin, as she will confirm. Okay, for my just okay things, I only have two. For a makeup product that came into my life this month and is just okay, or I don't know, it's not even that it's just okay. It does what it's supposed to do, and I don't like that. I'm talking about the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Instant and Long-Term Lip Plumper. I got a sample of this from Ulta this month, and there's a lot of buzz around this product, so I thought I would give it a go. I have like, you know, smallish lips, but not that bad, but you know, I'm always down for some plumping. I was excited to see what this bad boy could do. What it can do is burn your lips off your face. It hurt. Like, I thought, you know, I'm tough, I can take it. Beauty is pain, right? No, it worked. My lips were plumper, but they also sort of looked weird. Like the lip lines were like red and irritated looking. It looked like I had messed up my lip liner or something. I don't know, it's just not worth it. I really don't think there is a lip plumper that can truly give you bigger lips without the burning sensation. And to me, it's just not worth irritating my lips. This one is just a pass for me personally. And my other just okay pick this month is a book, The Christmas Orphans Club by Becca Freeman. I listened to this book in audiobook format in one day, literally one day. I spent the whole day decorating for Christmas, and I just put in my AirPods and zoned out, and I was listening to the Christmas Orphan Club, and I liked it. It was cute. It didn't really do it for me though. I don't know. I thought it was good, not great. It's about a group of friends. They're all Christmas orphans for one reason or another, and they have a tradition of spending every Christmas together. And then, you know, the year finally comes when things are changing. The group is sort of splitting off and going in their own separate directions, and they're having a hard time dealing with that. There are some feelings that are coming up. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. Each character felt sort of like a caricature. Having the one hot British guy also be like rich and famous was kind of annoying to me. Why does the British guy have to be hot, rich, and famous? I don't know. It just, you know, it just wasn't really my thing. And the main character was so annoying. Sometimes I was just like, girl, let people live their lives. Like, you need to let this go a little bit. I obviously did like it because I blew through it in one day. I mean, I didn't stop listening to it. There was some things I enjoyed about it, and I have kind of different taste from the rest of the year when it comes to my Christmas reads. But it's almost like this one like wasn't Christmassy enough, you know? It was more rom-com than Christmas. Just okay. Worth a read, but not my favorite thing. Okay, and then there are a few fails that came through my life this November. There were just a couple things that we just didn't get along. So one of those is the Huda Beauty Lifeliner Quick and Easy liquid eyeliner. I've been trying to find my perfect liquid eyeliner for probably 15 years at this point. Right now my go-to is the KVD Tattoo Liner, the one with the brush tip. And I really like that liner, but it dries out fast and it's on the more expensive side. I think it's like $24 or something. But still, to be drying out fast, that's annoying to have to rebuy that every other month. And I've tried a bunch of things, and this was my latest pick, but I don't know if I just got a dud, but the first time I opened this, you know, I shook it up, I let it settle for a bit, and then I tested it on my hand and nothing came out. No pigment at all. It was like dry. And since then I have gotten the pigment to come out, but it still feels on the dry side to me. Like I can't get through both eyes of winged liner with this before it seems to run dry and I have to cap it and shake it and wait again, you know? I just don't want to do that. I need my eyeliner to be quick and easy. So if anyone has a recommendation for a liquid eyeliner that's really, really black, goes on wet, you know what I mean. Doesn't break the bank, actually lasts longer than 2 months, Oh, and has a brush tip. I really like a brush tip to get a super sharp wing. I really think you need a brush tip for that. Felt tip just doesn't get sharp enough for me. So if you know an eyeliner that checks all of those boxes, please hit me up. I need that eyeliner. My other beauty fail of the month was this Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Mousse. I mean, it worked. It has pretty strong hold. It actually says medium hold, 3 out of 5. I think this has pretty strong hold in my opinion. When I wear my hair wavy, curly / wavy, this stuff is really good at giving me volume and helping me keep that definition, but it smells terrible. It smells like straight up alcohol. Like, no. It makes me not want to use it, and then I'm paranoid that my hair smells bad when I use it. So it's a no for me on the Plump for Joy Mousse. And my last fail this month is a book. It's A Christmas Candy Killing by Christina Romero. Yeah, I didn't like it. I just didn't really like it. It's supposed to be a cozy mystery about Alex, who has an identical twin named Hannah. Alex and Hannah run a chocolate shop / bookstore, and the twist is that their chocolate shop sells poison-themed chocolates like strychnine, strawberry, belladonna, blackcurrant. You know, they look like poison and they're named after poisons, but they're not poisoned. But then someone gets murdered in her town and they find a box of her chocolates at the scene of the crime, and those chocolates are actually poisoned. So Alex becomes a prime suspect in the murder and decides to try to solve the case to clear her name. Amateur sleuthing ensues, very amateur sleuthing. Alex literally doesn't solve the mystery. Like at the very last second, she realizes who the killer is, but it's like a little late, if you know what I mean. I was like, girl, pay attention. It just wasn't really for me. All the side characters blended together. They all seemed the same. They all had these generic white people names like Jane and Tom and Bill and Gary. I was just like, okay, they're all the same person to me. I don't know. I have a lot of Christmas books that I'm planning to get through in the next few weeks. So hopefully I find like a really good one this year, because I would hate for the whole season to go by without another amazing Christmas read to add to my Christmas book recommendations list. So cross your fingers for me that one of the 6 other Christmas books I'm hoping to read this season hits the mark. All right, and that does it. That wraps it up for me. Those are all of my favorites and fails from the month of November. Erin was under the weather, so she couldn't film this with me today, but next month, you better believe I'm getting her on camera to share her faves and fails. So with that being said, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please like this video. Subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below. We are such a new channel, and any support is really, really appreciated. It means a lot to us. So until our next video, I'll see you soon.